Did you know that moving your body could literally help you save your mental health? I didn't until it saved mine. A few months ago, I was juggling between school, work, and life. I was feeling like I did everything perfect, but inside of me, I felt empty. I didn't have enough motivation, no joy. Wasn't me. And then I realized I was facing something called burnout. It's that heavy exhaustion, it's a deep, heavy exhaustion that doesn't go away even with sleep or a weekend off. So I come here today just to tell you how I found hope in the most unexpected place, movement. When I started hiking, climbing, and boxing, I didn't do it because I wanted to heal, but I did it because I felt like I wasn't me. I didn't like how I looked like. I didn't like how unfit I was. But the results were more than just physical when I started moving again. It was more about thinking clearer and sleeping better. So I found this data that says that exercise releases endorphins, lower cortisol levels, and help regulates sleep. In fact, a Harvard study found that regular physical activity can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression up to 25%. And it's not just a number, it's a lifeline. The great news is that you don't need to run a marathon. You can just start by walking 20 minutes or just dance in your room or a short gym session, even though if it's 20 minutes, because we all say like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, not even an hour, not even 2 hours, that's what normally I do. So it's just 20 minutes is more than enough, even though if you don't have enough time. And it's funny how nowadays, we say exercising, it's walking 20 minutes. When our family, our grandparents, parents, they will walk for hours just to get to one place. And nowadays we see like, oh, we're gonna walk for 10 minutes, that's exercise? Is that how you call it? That's how sedentarians we become. So it's about making movement part of your routine, not just exercising sometimes, but do it daily. Because it doesn't just change our body, it rewires our brain. And I used to think self-care was more about bubble baths and sleeping, but it's more about taking care of your body by doing exercise. Because when you move your body, your mind moves forward too. So, if you're too burned out to function, too anxious to sleep, and too drained to enjoy life, what's really taking your time? Some people will say moving is a waste of time, but it's not really a waste of time. It's an investment in our energy, our mind, and our peace. Something we need to realize. So today, I bring here a challenge for all of you, and it's find your movement. You don't have to be perfect nor strong. You need to have enough condition to start. You just need to start and be consistent, because that's what all of this is about. So don't wait for burnout to take over, because mental health, it's not a luxury, it's a priority. So sometimes, well, now, this is a conclusion. The first step is a little one. Thank you.
Very good.